Your FPS are
What?
getting a bit of hit.
What?
Your frames?
I got 22 FPS. 20 FPS somewhere in there. It's flickering. It's not too bad right now. It was really bad when it was single digits. I'm pretty sure Rich saw that.
Yeah, that hurts.
69%.
Nice.
Sorry.
Probably not gonna make it before the eruption though.
Nope, definitely not. But I know I can push my luck and leave at 25 seconds.
25? Oh,
Yeah.
I'd say
Yeah,
about 15?
probably less actually.
Yeah.
15, I'd say.
Yeah,
Because you're a
15.
single segment, you go down like. Pew!
It depends on the landing site. Some of them I end up going forward for like 10 seconds before I go underground. Some of them, oh, apparently like this one, I just go.
That's 10 seconds spare. You can.
Yeah.
Could easily wait another 10 seconds.
I can't go to the surface early with this because, I mean, it doesn't matter either way, but I've noticed on the single ones, you tend to surface rather quickly and you get obliterated immediately.
That makes sense.
I can demonstrate it next eruption. Usually I'd be able to wait until the bar gets around here and go, and only break the surface once it's already over.
The fact that you seem to have archived nothing kind of bothers me. Like, your question mark is mostly yellow, which means you haven't unlocked the entry.
How do I get rid of that? I'd like to know.
You press F1, and that unlocks the entry of the object you're looking at.
Oh. Then can I get rid of the silver one?
Then it becomes gray, and you can't get rid of it. Because the gray one means you have unlocked the entry, but you can get to it by looking at the object. Like, if you're lost about an object, you can look at it and get to its entry in the archive. Kind of annoys me as well, but I understand why it's here.
Wait, is there an exit for you?
Hmm?
An exit? I don't see a door. Is he?
I think he's saving the module space, so he has to deconstruct the module and place a door to get out.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then I set my drill ship underground, usually, but not always.
Almost there.
On
And
one
then
of them.
plot twist, you run out of coal.
Then plot twist what?
Plot twist, you run out of coal. That'd be annoying.
If you haven't noticed, the essential devices missing thing has been up there forever.
I mean, yeah, you can press L and get rid of that, by the way.
Yeah.
Like show on HUD.
Oh. Thanks. As I'm going straight from a copper hole. Wait, what? What?
Eh?
What the?
I mean, yeah.
Okay, that's Intel Destroy Refinery Module Tier 3. And that's Intel Refinery Tier 3.
That is
Here, I put
interesting.
Intel Refinery Tier 3 in there.
I mean,
What?
what's more interesting is that it's 81.
Oh, it disappeared. No, it didn't.
That is that is weird.
What the heck?
I noticed there is an empty spot on the upgrade. What is that for?
What?
That's just because they use their existing expanding thing. Kind of like how this works. There's always an empty spot here if there's free space. So I can do that, put that in there, and it frees up another spot. So
Oh,
they have the same code here.
Which is weird because there's no more upgrades, but you know,
It's just being more code efficient.
I guess.
I wouldn't complain.
I mean, all of that is just like secondary things. It's like people are gonna look at it and say, "Oh, that's weird," and forget about it. But there was bugs at some point that just kills you randomly. I remember that bug from the beginnings of early access, I think, where there was just random screams. That was a fun one to hunt down.
Random what?
Still don't know to what it was due.
I'm excited to see how fast I can surface with this. I'll do that at the eruption.
That's gonna be fun.
Underground
Cool.
speed, 55%. Excuse me?
hmm?
You seeing this crap?
55%.
Just go in the production station and look at the other tracks. Because maybe it probably doesn't start at 100.
Alright, let me look here. Underground speed, 123. Underground speed, 138. Underground speed, 55.
Did you reload the save from before the update, probably? That could
Yeah,
be
this
related
is
to your
from before
bugs.
the update. I
Yeah,
did like
that's what I thought.
Area 1 before the update, but Area 2 and 3 were after.
Yeah, because that could introduce some issues like this. Just saying. It should probably work.
Armor,
Just
0.5%. That's not right. That should be like, 40, isn't it? 50?
I don't know.
I think it's 50. Let me see here. Am I right? Yep. Armor 50%. Alright,
Yeah,
so that
that's
says 58, and over here it says 5. That's stupid. Why would I do that?
well, it's probably some spaghetti code going on.
We have a stone in the boss chat.
Oh, yeah, still. Hello.
Using Travis
But
mic rather muted, I'd say.
if you look at the upgrades, does it say the name of the actual upgrade, or
It does.
like is that uh, are they actually advanced tracks?
Yep. Those are advanced tracks.
I mean, is that their real name in the production station? I can't
That
remember.
is their real name in the production station. Same with Titanium Hull and Chrono Drill.
That is very weird because like maybe. I mean, that doesn't make any sense. Why would it display 50?
I think
55%
the
speed?
strings are probably bugged. It's not. I think like functionally it will do the right thing, but it just displays the wrong number. Probably.
I mean, yeah, but I don't think that number is connected to the code itself. It must be like a written description.
Yeah.
So
Because of the localization, they probably have a like distinct files with all the text in the
yeah,
game.
but
So
that's weird.
the text is probably something entirely different from what's actually going on behind the scenes. So I think
That
it's
is very
just
weird.
Could you see
it's just a
the
display.
messages I was receiving and sending?
Huh?
Someone was just messaging me on Steam. Could you see their messages?
No.
No.
Okay, good. Alright. I got some heals. You happy?
Yep.
I
No,
am.
you need more.
I still like that I have Intel Refinery Tier 3 in massive air
That
quotes.
that is immortalized.
I found an engine core, an engine 3 on a tier 2 ship, but I cannot use it.
Let's see. For that, I need iron tubes, which I seem to have, but not have at the same time.
Yes, to
I've got slots. I need to do this, and still says no material. Okay, it's crystals, of course. Well, crap. I've got 2 modules to destroy, or 2 lasers to destroy, and I don't think 16 grenades will cut it. I can, however, configure this to make high explosives. Ammo, I believe. There we go. Oh, I should probably get to refining some diamonds. And titanium.
doesn't look like you have any. Oh, okay.
Worst case scenario, I can actually do it the intended route, but I'd rather not. Because why do it the way they want you to do it when you can do it the way they don't want you to do it? I'm gonna push my luck at 20 seconds this time.
I gotta go. Talk to you
Alright.
later.
See ya.
Good
See,
luck.
I'm guessing if your drill gets destroyed, it's game over, right?
What?
If your drill gets destroyed,
Then it says game over. And you have
Yeah.
to reload.
and say you don't die, but you're in a shelter, but still the same thing.
The drill dies, but you don't?
I'm guessing.
That can happen, actually rather easily.
Yeah, you got the shelter, you don't sell the drill down. It's open
If you go
season.
into a mine shaft, you leave your drill on the surface, eruption happens. Holy crap, that's fast. all the way underground in 15 seconds. Dang. I'm gonna save right there.
You could look at it with the cinematic camera as well.
Alright, I'm
Yeah.
That would
gonna click that.
that would be way funnier. Oh,
Oh.
that
Wait, have you saved?
Yep. Wait, did I seriously survive that without taking any damage?
oh my god.
How did I do that? I was still in the lava and I was fine.
And Rich just left. I'm guessing he's reporting to HQ now.
I mean, I'm not complaining. If I can go above ground, shoot through the eruption and be fine. I'll sign up for that any day. Ultimately, I'd like to refine everything, but we know that's not going to end up happening. Normally, I would refine enough to do what I'm trying to do, and then probably a little bit more to just run off the stacks. But I can't exactly do that this time. Can't just queue up some when I want a couple more, and then just have more ammo. It's not that simple, which sucks. This is saying build a turret module, and I'm like, yeah, no. Longer drill ship. The drill ship is going short on space. You think? Oh, we're running low on space and drill ship slot capacity. Yeah, no, we're not. In fact, the most I can possibly use is 50. Maybe I'll choose more. Let me check. That uses 30 core points. That uses 30. So, yeah. I can only have 50 no matter what I'm doing. Titanium's actually not refining too slow. Alright, that thing's filled up. Oh, of course, subspace. Boy, why'd you join?
curious. How have you been liking the new update so far?
It's not bad. I'd say it's fine. It changes how you raid drill ships.
Yeah, that part was a good change because I remember
now
when
it
I would
doesn't
get
leave on
caught
you.
in the doors. When they go up, I would get stuck in the between the wall and the ramp. So the ship would go down, and then it would go up to refill itself. Now that's no longer an issue.
Actually, try to go away today when
Are
I
you watching
killed
my
the
stream,
tubes.
boy?
Yeah.
You see anything wrong with this image?
Yes.
What?
Tiny bit.
Just a little bit?
No, I think everything looks normal there. Definitely.
Oh. Okay. Hey, you see anything wrong with this?
Yes.
What is it?
Is that the? I think that's one level lower, right? For description, or am I thinking of something else?
The description of this thing, well, the surface speed is accurate, but the underground speed, I believe, is slower than the regular tracks.
Oh.
I mean, it actually works at the speed it's supposed to, but you see anything wrong with this? This is a little bit more subtle.
Let me see. Probably the conundrum cutting bits part.
The corundum.
Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce that,
That's accurate.
but probably the armor.
What do you think it's supposed to be?
I never did take a look at those armor bits so much. I think it's higher, right?
Maybe.
I'm gonna guess 1%.
It's supposed to be 50%.
Oh no.
And I can't even hover over this, get any info about it. I can, however, grab one. And grab production tier 3.
Ah, yes, lovely bugs.
Yeah, I wonder, can I grab one of these? Not without any more space, no?
We don't know it yet,
Sure
but
thing.
we're actually witnessing the birth of cursed volcanoids.
Oh my god.
Sure thing, I
No,
can totally
absolutely
grab
not.
that. Hey, you want a core? Or an engine, rather? You only put something away and I'll grab all my upgrades.
The core I think looks fine for the most part.
Yeah, because when you're in the submarine. But, and apparently these are parts.
Ah, yes.
Of
Whole
course.
parts.
Does that mean can you do the same in enemy drill ships? Because that would mean you just come in, you steal their upgrades, and just leave.
Now the real
I don't
question
think
is, since I don't have any real corundum drill parts, if I put corundum drill parts in there, Or did I put in titanium hull? I don't know what I put in, but it's not working.
Please
don't-
tell me this is the base game and you haven't like modified anything.
It is the base game.
You know, I'm like,
Is it?
You wanna try this yourselves? See if you can reproduce it?
Also, you cannot progress now if you don't
That-
kill the lava thing, right?
What?
The lava source.
I think he's talking about the lava barriers.
Oh. And how I have to destroy the laser to get past them?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to do that. Well, it seems as though I'm low on titanium, is it?
How do you open the shelter doors without breaking them?
you break them.
But won't that let the ash in?
No, it's a safe zone
Ye-
still.
You just
You're
break
perfectly
them.
safe in basements.
I'm not saying I agree. I say that's the only way.
Logic.
Yeah, can't you just like open them or something?
Probably they let us
No.
customize them.
You
in
can't
the
open
future.
them.
Because from what I theorize is they're owned by neutral party, not the cog, not the
They're owned by the
Not-
previous
yeah.
inhabitants of Adrenos.
yes. But since they're no longer there, you should be able to claim it or at least build the doors that you can place down.
Yeah. Like rebuild doors. Like that would be interesting if you had to destroy the door first,
And then you have to claim it for yourself.
and then
I
you
don't
have-
care if you need a core to put in this have extra cores on you so you can claim shelters.
I don't. I
But-
don't. I don't know about cores, but like just putting the door back. Like if a shelter doesn't have a door, it doesn't seem very safe to me. So you have to like place a door back that you can open and close as you wish. But then again, it kind of is it intuitive for new players? You know.
I guess.
By the way, you should probably go down.
Nah, I'm fine.
Maybe.
Remember, I'm one segment. I can go underground in 15 seconds and be completely underground. Heck, I could tell it to go underground at 10 seconds and be safe. You know,
I
demonstration?
still don't risk it.
And you have to look at that with the cinematic camera, because from the inside it's boring.
Only the first time. I kind of skip it the other times. Mostly
I've
because
just
I want to
turned
go
off
craft
cinematic
more
camera.
stuff.
I like looking at it if I don't have anything else to
I'm
do
gonna
with.
save just in case everything goes wrong. But I believe in my abilities. As soon as that's 10, I'm pulling the lever.
Go inside the interface. Look at the cinematic. Let's just watch how fast it is.
Here's the thing, like I have issues with, like, so far I like the update. It shakes things up quite a bit. My issue is the fact that first of all, shelters requires a stupid amount of well, first of all, they're illogical. They require it should require to build the door to make them safe.
I'll bring
Or
that up
the
in
barriers.
Twitch. Or from other devs.
But then again, is it more fun than it is annoying? You know.
Alright, let's see how
To me, it's
fast I
annoying.
surface.
To me it's annoying because it just kind of gives a different feeling, like in reality you would be dead anyway.
I know, and I do agree, but like, is having to build a door a better solution? You know what I mean?
At the
think,
very least they
not.
should allow you to open the door.
I think as a cosmetic, that could be find a way around it.
Maybe I
Because
should
here's the thing.
grab some,
Doors are cheap.
you know,
Doors are
stuff.
cheap.
Doors are
think
very
the-
cheap indeed.
I think they're like a few copper
Copper
or
plates.
copper-
I
One
just
copper.
threw away tier 4 stuff into Chrono Drill. You should hate me right now.
But
You make it sound like you're actually using a shotgun and not the revolver.
Yeah.
I mean, if you had to replace doors, that would be like good and bad. I mean, like if eruption is going to happen and you don't have a door on you and you discover a new shelter, it's kind of dumb because you're dead anyway. But if you have doors that you can close and open, it makes permanent shelters, like waypoints that you can use, and that it feels like it's yours, kind of.
Yeah, but at the very least, it should. At the very least, it should require you to open up the door.
Another thing that I would love if you could destroy the doors only with explosives, which would make the shelters a tier 2 thing.
Yeah, because you don't really need them for tier 1. Because I'm assuming tier 1 is tutorial, which is to say basic bitch stuff.
Yeah.
And minor difficulty. Like, you aren't gonna have issues on tier 1. Ever.
If you do, you're bad.
That was satisfying to watch.
Yeah. No kidding.
Oh,
I also would like a rocket-propelled grenade launcher. But that's a tier 4 thing, not a tier. I think mortar is tier 3.
Mortar is tier 3 indeed. It used to be tier 2, but they changed it.
Thank goodness, I guess.
So I thought
I
they
mean,
were still in tier 2.
It is OP.
Yes, but it's also makes trying to kill ships a lot harder if you don't have it for the higher tiers, like 2-segment, 4-segment, or 3-segment ones. And I think you get the 3-segment ones in T2.
getting shot.
Or tier 2.
You know,
actually.
like, all this lava spitting out doesn't seem safe.
Yeah.
It is.
It should kill him.
I mean, if it was real life,
He'll be dead.
he'd be like
Oh, he's incinerated.
disintegrated.
He's disintegrated like long ago.
Man, I'm so like one of the things that hype me the most for this game probably
Wait a
is
moment.
What?
building your own lasers.
Oh, okay. I thought there was like 5 over there.
Oh, rip.
Oh,
And there
I
we
was
go.
getting so few frames, I couldn't press buttons and do stuff like I wanted to.
Also-
That's an issue. I also have an issue with that as well. So, with the health, first of all, they don't do enough damage, at least on the medium to low tiers.
It looks like this video right now is getting kind of long. Gonna